Hello everyone, this is Patil sir and once again I welcome you all to my class for standard 8 and the subject is geography. In the last lecture we have started lesson land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife resources, and in that lecture we have learned land, then we have learned what are the different uses of land, and then classification of land, that is community land and private land. And in this lecture we are going to learn different challenges regarding the uses of land, then we will see conservation of land resources, and then land slides. So here are some challenges regarding the land uses. So first is availability of land is low and demands are growing. As we know all about land, that the land we have is limited and people's demand are growing. Again, the population is also growing. So all the human beings are using land for different purposes. For example, they are using land for agriculture purpose, they are using land to build roads, then houses, then setting up industries. So all the human beings are using land. Again, earlier we were living in a joint family, now we are living in a separate family. So all the peoples are needed separate land to build their houses, their shops. So demands of the people are growing. This is a challenge for the land uses. Then another challenge is quality of land differs from place to place. That means the land that we have is not same in all the places. Somewhere we have rocky land, then somewhere we have plains, then we have plateaus, then plains, then lakes, then valleys. So all the quality of land differs from place to place. Then the next is people started encroaching the common lands in urban and rural areas. Means people are invading the common lands in urban and rural areas. They are using common lands in urban areas for building their own houses, building apartments, then building their own societies. Then they are using land to set up their own businesses. Then in the rural areas they are using land for agriculture purpose. They are taking different types of crops, so they are using lands, they are invading or encroaching the common lands. Then there are some threats regarding the use of land, that are land degradation, landslides, soil erosion and desertification. So remember this line, this line can be asked in question. So what are the different threats? What are the major threats for the land uses? Then we will see conservation of land resources. In order to tackle these challenges, in order to overcome all these problems, we should conserve the land resources. So first thing is destruction of forest cover and arable area, arable land. So what is forest cover? Forest cover is the area that is covered by forest, that is open woodland. Then we have arable land. Arable land, that the land that is suitable for agriculture purpose. So there we can grow different crops. So that is arable land. So people are destroying forest cover and arable land. Thus they are degrading the land resources, and this land degradation can be checked in the following ways. So here are some 4 ways that can be used in our life. So first is fertilizers. Then checks on overgrazing. So first we will discuss about afforestation. Afforestation is the process of planting trees on the land where we do not have trees, or we have only few trees. Means we have to plant more trees so that we will stop degradation of land resources. Then we have second option, that is land reclamation. Means it is the process of making unsuitable land for it is the process of making unsuitable land to make it suitable for building houses, building apartments, and then we should use it for agriculture purpose also. Then the third thing is regulated use of chemical, pesticides and fertilizer. Means we should control the regular use of chemical, pesticides and fertilizers. So we know that chemical pesticides are used to kill insects, then fungi. Then we use pesticides to kill weeds in the farm. Then we use fertilizer to grow crops, but excessive use of pesticides and fertilizer can be harmful to all the human beings, then all the animals, then fishes. So we should make regulated use of chemical, pesticides and fertilizers. Then next is checks on overgrazing. Means overgrazing means excessive grazing. So we should stop excessive grazing of our cattle and sheep. Then let's see what is a landslide. You know all about land. What is a land? Then what is slide? It is a defined as mass movement of rock, debris or earth down a slope. So again we can define it as it is a movement of land in the slope direction. Then what are the causes of landslides? There are some causes for landslides, that are earthquakes, volcanoes and floods. And floods are created due to heavy rainfall. So earthquakes and volcanoes create vibration under the land, so that causes landslides. Then because of heavy rainfall, the floods are created and this causes landslides. Then what are the impact of landslides? Loss of life, property and flood. These are the impact of landslides on our daily life. So we can lose life of any human beings, then we can lose our animals, then we can lose our properties such as buildings, cars, then we can lose our crops because of landslides. Then there is a problem of flood also, because of landslides the river can be blocked, so it is harmful to the settlements nearby river. Then mitigation mechanism means how to overcome the problem of the landslides. So there are 4 ways to overcome the landslides and problem related to landslides. The first is hazard mapping, identifying area and avoiding it. Second is construction of retention wall. Third is increase in vegetation cover. Fourth is implementation in surface drainage control works. First we will see hazard mapping, identifying area and avoiding it. Hazard mapping tells us about the place where we have risk regarding the natural disasters like tsunamis, then landslides, then we have floods. So regarding these problems, we can identify the place of after identifying that, we can avoid to go there, and we can stop building construction, then taking crops on that place. Then second is construction of retention wall. It is a wall, and it is used to stop the landslide. Then, and you can see this type of retention wall on the national highways, and if you have traveled from Pune to Mumbai, you will see this type of retention wall. Then the next is increase in vegetation cover. Increase in vegetation cover means we have to plant grass, then shrubs and various types of trees on the land. Then implementation in surface drainage control works. So the last point is implementation in surface drainage control works, and it is helpful to remove the excessive water on the land. So in this way we have finished one of the important natural resources, that is land. We have seen what is our land, then what percentage of the land is occupied, then we have seen classification of land, then we have seen some challenges regarding the land uses, then we have seen what are the ways of conservation of land resources, then we have seen landslides and how to